are back, Eagles softball fans. Hopefully that sounds better. Anybody watching, kind of let me know how that sounds, how it's better. Kobe, we discussed that maybe we should just stay off the air because while we were away, Faith Johnson led off with a base hit single.
Correct.
Marley Hinsley leads that or follows that up with a 2-run shot over the left center field wall, a no-doubter off the bat. So Eagles score 2 here in the top of the second. There's no outs. Jordan Rogers was hit by a pitch. She's going to get hung up there on the liner back to the pitcher as she didn't know if the pitcher caught it or not. And that came off the bat of Kylie Linton. So it's going to bring up leadoff Julie Johnson to the plate. Eagles with 1 out, 1 runner on, and 2 runs on the board here. I got a camera operator now, so we're going to try to stay on the action a little bit better. I'll get a scoreboard up again here in a minute. As you see, Johnson swings narrowly foul down the first baseline as it just sliced outside the line here. But a good hard hit and a good bit of aggressive hitting, as I mentioned earlier, by the Eagles.
If you look the difference at though, Corey, the first inning we popped stuff up foul. Now we're starting to hit things solid, and we've made an adjustment. That's always good.
So Julie swings at that one, fouls it, kind of lined back into the backstop on the right side. No balls and 2 strikes on her, so she's in protect mode now. But she's been here before, and no stranger to the 0-2 count, has actually worked a couple of walks out of this. Just pops that one up. Second baseman drifting back. It's going to be trouble. Center fielder actually comes on, makes the catch. Out 2. Linton holds it first, and Erie's going to come up to the plate with 2 outs here in the top of the second.
What's the latest? Is she healthy, Corey? Everything's good with her? And the last time we had a little scare with the ER?
Yeah, she's good. A little bit sore from everything that went on. Antibiotics kicked in, got that part of it cleared up. A little bit sore, but doing better. She participated in her track meet last night in all her events.
Good.
Hey, stay planted and drive the ball. Don't bring the back foot around.
There you go. Hit right to the second baseman, and I'm assuming she caught it. Umpire blocked my view of it.
Caught it. Line drive. She reached over and caught it. Just at the right place at the right time on that one, Corey. But we got 2 back on that.
And we did get 2 back. So Eagles score a couple of runs on a couple of hits. Had another runner on by hit by pitch, and do grab a couple back. And maybe we'll put up a 0 in this inning and kind of make this the start of clawing back and evening things up, making a new ball game out of it.
We do. We really need to step up, get that first out right here, get ahead pitching wise, get the momentum back, and then come back in this next inning and hang 2 or 3 more.
So I'm going to work on getting the score back up on the.
Also looks like we're going to have a new pitcher on the mound, Corey. Looks like we're going to go with Jordan Alexander this inning, kind of change things up a little bit and see what she can do tonight. Weather conditions is a complete 180. The wind was blowing at UCA about 120. It was about 25 degrees, it felt like, and here we are sitting outside. It's about 72 degrees. Slight wind, beautiful sunshine. It's a beautiful day to play baseball, softball, I'd say. And we'll try to keep you up to date. Today, the Vilonia Eagles travel to Conway and play the Conway Wampus Cats at 5 o'clock. So we'll try to get updates as we get along there.
So leading off for the Panthers here in the bottom of the second is number 1. That's Leah Gerald. And looks like we've got a new pitcher out there. That's number 2, Jordan Alexander. So that puts number 23, Ashton Rappold, in right field. It's chopper back to the pitcher. She runs it over to first and underhands it to Marley Hinsley for out number 1, and that's the way you want to start an inning.
Exactly. The first couple pitches is the most important one at bat, and that first out is the most important of an inning. It kind of sets the tone. Now we got nobody on base. We got 1 out. Playing some softball now.
Brings up the third baseman, number 4, Grace Neal, for the Cabot Panthers. First pitch to her is going to miss off the outside corner for ball 1. That one's going to change up's going to hit the dirt about 5 foot in front of the plate. Ball 2 now on Neal.
You know, one thing, Corey, I've seen the new coach, as far as the pitching coach, he's doing a good job as far as mixing up pitches a lot. Saw it last night, saw it here. He's going to try to, hit corners, but he's also going to change speeds a lot.
Right. I agree with the same thing that you're saying. We typically sit in a spot where we can see his pitch calls and if the pitches fall where he calls them, and I agree 100% with what you're saying on mixing up speeds and changing locations. So hopefully keeping the batters off balance.
Correct.
You see a called strike there on Neal. Alexander comes back. Called strike 2. Good pitch there. Neal thought it was going to break off the outside corner of the plate, and it hangs on for the strike.
Got a full count right here. Don't want to give a walk. Want to make her put it in play. Get an out here.
She's going to hit a rope out over Linton's head. That's off the wall. Neal's going to be turning for 2. Relay throw not in time. She's in there with a stand-up double at second.
Hit that pretty hard. That's when you got a full count there. You kind of know what's coming. They're trying to give you something to hit, and she played it perfect there. So, but she did a good job. Linton did in the left field, got it in quick, and we've still got 1 out here, so we need to keep that runner on second.
I'm still trying to figure out why our sound is kind of goofy today.
First pitch was on the outside corner right there for a strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Jordan toes the rubber, get ready for the next pitch. Looks like a changeup in the dirt. Great job of Talon Lawrence of blocking that ball. It's one of those things where he's going to call it, and Jordan's going to make an adjustment here in a few pitches here to get that changeup up and keep him off balance right here. Ball low, a little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Two balls, 1 strike in the pitch. Great pitch on the outside corner, called strike 2. So we're sitting at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Would not like to go 3-2, so let's make a good pitch right here on the corner. See if we can get an out here. And the pitch. Ball outside, going to a full count right here, full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and the pitch. The ground ball right back to her. Runner from second goes to third. She is safe right here. So now we do have 2 outs. Runner on third. Need to leave her right there. Make some quality pitches. Defense step up right here. Hang a 0 in this inning. Get back in, score 2 or 3 more runs. Up to bat, number 20, Riley Hamilton.
Riley plays shortstop for the Panthers. Good pitch there by Jordan, up and away, but it's ball 1.
We still have a technical difficulty score.
Yeah, the sound is still kind of goofy. It doesn't make any sense. I've checked everything I can possibly check here. The only other thing we might do is I may just try to I'll turn my signal on my phone, and we'll jump from – in between innings, we'll jump from the hotspot over to my phone and see if that makes it any better. It may just be one of those things that today is not the day. Good pitch by Jordan. Changeup, catches the corner about knee-high. Perfect pitch.
That was a 2-0 changeup. So you know she wasn't expecting that pitch right there. But great job. Good call by the coach. Good execution by Jordan right there. Ball is outside and low. It puts it on a 3-1 count. There is some room here on the first base as far as the putter, so I don't think he'll put anything too fat down the middle right here. We'd like to have some non-solid contact to get this out right here. He did go back with a change up there, just a little bit low.
It's good.
So
that's a good pitch call. If they hit
is.
it, they're probably not going to hit it hard. So
Correct.
it's very little risk as long as you trust your catcher to block it if it does miss in the dirt.
It does,
like it
and
did.
it also sets up a force for you, at second base.
The only problem is
first.
it brings up Ashlyn Spears, who hit the home run earlier.
That is a good point.
She's swinging at the first pitch. foul ball off the backstop on the right-hand side here, and as aggressive as she was on that swing, what do you expect to see her on this?
I would bet quite a bit of money it's going to be a changeup right here.
I agree with you.
I hope she can get it, get across the plate on the corner right here.
It is the changeup, misses low, and I should have looked to see if he called low or not, but if she's struggling missing down, maybe you just call that on the upper corner.
A changeup is hard to throw anyway. You got your hand, it comes out different, and it's a hard pitch. But a lot of times when you're missing with that, Corey, a good hitter sees that and they're setting dead red fastball.
That's
so
right.
it's great to always have two pitches you can throw for a strike, but she's a little bit behind 2-1 right now.
Good pitch on the inside corner. It's hit sharply, and that ball's going to be gone, Kobe. That's 2 at-bats and 2 home runs for Spears. This one's a 3-run shot, and I saw the pitch call there. That was a fastball. Just didn't get in on her hands enough and caught too much of the plate, and she does what she does with it. So 9-2 now.
Tip your hat to her. She's good at bat. We just have to learn. Jordan will get it. That we've seen it happen. You're playing some really good competition, so shake it off. Get back at it. Let's get another out right here and go back and hit.